1 2 1 2 check 1 2 1 2 and we are live. There we go. We are live. Bam bam bam. Alerts, alerts. All right, guys. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? How's everybody feeling today? Noel, good morning. Judy Nunnally, good morning. Eddie DC, Crypto 24. How's everybody doing today? How you feeling on this kind of a little dreary gray day here where I'm at? Cold. The winter has begun. Yeah, we got an easy little winter. Now, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Everything else really following suit. They got everything coiled up into these nice coils, only just to kind of, do nothing with them. Let's take a look at what's happening with Bitcoin. So last night, Bitcoin tanks, okay? But it hits my exact line of support and resistance here, this green line that I've drawn. Very interesting that it hits that line to a T. Also bounces off the 50-day moving average. So interesting to see. So I didn't change anything yet until I was with you guys because I wanted to kind of look at this together and break it down. As soon as we have momentum, Bitcoin dumps. Yeah, no, for sure. It's crazy, right? Crazy. So nice fat 4-hour candle. And honestly, it's crazy too because they even have the oscillator. Look, you had one hill. You had two hill. The blue line was curving into the red line. It looked unbelievable. And then it just... But, the Stokes are double bottoming here. And the Stokes don't lie. And to me, they're going to come back up with a vengeance. So I feel like today, just based on the Stokes, and I could open this... We could open this up. And we could put it into a bull flag here like so. So to me, there's still nothing wrong with this pattern. It's actually a pretty clean pattern. 1, 2, we'll go for the double bottom now. It just has to hold that level. We bounced off of 8,600 really strong. We came back all the way up to this 8,900 region. Very interesting. Double bottom on the Stokes had me thinking. Check the daily. The daily has the double bottom on the Stokes too. Extended. Something I still remain bullish based off of the oscillators. Based off the oscillators, I still remain bullish. And if anything, it looks like we've gone from the top to the bottom, top to the bottom, top to the bottom. We have to assume that Bitcoin stays in this pattern until it doesn't. So, Bitcoin coming back up to 9,300 in the next couple days, day or two. Breathe. That seems like the plan to me. That seems like what's going to happen. If we look at the 1 hour, Stokes are low. Okay, we look at the 4 hour, Stokes are low. And we look at the daily, Stokes are low. That's a key sign. Once the 15-minute Stokes get low, like right down here, that was the time. And there's your bullish divergence that we teach all the time in the boot camp. Right there. Swing low to swing low, swing high to swing high. You get in on that bigger swing low on the RSI, which always matches the larger, further low. So you never get the further low on the RSI. You get the second touch on the RSI. And then you make that move. The bulls are still hungry. Yeah. We should have went back down to 8,300. After breakdowns like this, we should break down. We don't. These are all potential breakdowns that just get bought up. And we're getting higher lows as well, too. Last low was 83. Last low was 85. This low is 85.90. So they're small, incremental, but they're there, right? So lower highs, higher lows, forming this wedged angle. Now we look at the bigger pattern too that's at play, and it's this pattern right here. Okay, it's this pattern, which is a falling wedge, rising wedge, however you want to call it. Now I do now have to extend the pattern. That's okay. That's okay. So that's going to be a tough place. When we get up here, and it looks like we're either going to fall out of the pattern or fall into the pattern, that's going to be the line for me. So we're going to get hopefully to the top one more time. And then we're going to see where Bitcoin wants to flow. Even the 12-hour has low Stokes. See? Low Stokes, price went up. Low Stokes, price went up. You just backtest these theories. Live in the charts, man. The answers are there. Low Stokes, price went up. Low Stokes, price went up. So I'm just going off the same things that we see all the time. I'm not trying to make outlandish predictions. I'm just looking at the data the way it's been looked at for, my last 10 years. And that's what I see for Bitcoin. So far, I'm going to say I'm bullish on Bitcoin until I'm not. If we break this line at 8,600, I'm not bullish at all. Then we could come back down to 76. And that's a fast gap. Fast gap down. And we missed that. There's a huge gap down. All the way back down to 16,400. So it all depends on if we hold those lines.
Let's do a deep dive.
But those are the lines that are key. All right. Take a look at the health of the stream. Make sure we're not getting any. Yeah, the bulls are still hungry, my friend. The bulls are still hungry for sure. In my opinion, they are. Okay, let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance now. Just keep moving through the day. This is what we do. Every morning we give you Bitcoin. We give you Bitcoin dominance. We give you total. We give you total too. We also check out USDT tether dominance as well. Okay. We give you a full picture of the health of the market, so you can make your assumption later on during the day, and you already have the information you need. Okay, let's check it out. I still call this a bear pennant on Bitcoin dominance. We're extended on the 12-hour. Not like Bitcoin, which was down here. We're up here, about to form our double top on the Stokes. Says we could have a little more movement, but to me, it's just going to be like something like this. Up and down, something like that. So Stokes right there don't look too good. Daily Stokes also look like they're going to come down. I'll never forgive you. Daily Stokes also look like they're going to come down, which looks pretty good, right? I'm really not congested. I just wake up in the morning, and I just woke up literally like probably 5 minutes before the live stream. So, boom. I'm just like still dealing with like the morningness, I was feeling a little weird like yesterday. I was feeling like down, low energy, like as if I was getting, not sick, but just like, my immune was down a little bit. I hadn't been sleeping perfectly. I think that was affecting me. So let's take a look at, so dominance could come all the way back down here. Now I have this green line, which is strong support for dominance, which is 57. Now I would love to see us go down to 57. Let's take a look at the weekly on dominance. Now, again, I just keep showing you guys this on the weekly. Dominance came up, came down. Dominance came up, came down, came up. We should keep coming down to the bottom of this pattern. Now the Stokes are actually going well. They're pointing down as well. MACD's pointing down. Now, what we'd like to see is Bitcoin stay flat while these altcoins play. That's what we really want, but it just keeps kind of playing games with the altcoins. But they're still slowly moving up. Like if you were to get into Band, if you were to get into Band, okay, let's just show you what happened here with Band. Band just did what's called an SR flip, in my opinion. All right, it had issues here at 722, broke back down, came very, very low below 708. And if you stay tuned, I'm going to teach you one of the best moving averages to buy the dip on. So stay tuned. I'll show you something. It's really interesting, but I'll show you how to buy the dip, okay, and what moving average to use to buy the dip. So stay tuned. That's something that I'll give you guys at the very, very end. Again, I want to make sure that everyone understands this is not financial advice. So for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, don't sue me if you take a call and lose a bunch of money. Also, what I teach is proper risk management. Every time I do give a call, it says to use only 1% of your portfolio per trade. So if you do take a call and it doesn't go well, you should only be losing 1% a trade, okay? So yeah, there you go. Don't be going willy-nilly, putting 10 grand, saying it's all going to go to the moon. You know, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. So we take a look at band, right? And now band, now look, bounce, 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 bounce. Holding strong support here at 722. Okay. 1 minute actually wants to fly. Let's take a look at the 4 hour for band. Interesting. We'll get into band in a sec. So let's look at, so we looked at the 12-hour Bitcoin dominance. We could see that it does want to come down. It's in a bear flag. Does have a curl up here. Looks like we may kind of play games in this area, go sideways just like Bitcoin. But in the long run, I see bearish tones. I see bearish tones for Bitcoin dominance. That's what I see happening. So there you go. There you go. Long-term Bitcoin dominance is going down. Also, 4 hour up high on the Stokes. Looks like it can only stay up here for too long. Really looks like it's setting up for a dump. So, get ready, man. Get ready for some alt magic. Okay, we'll take a look at band now. Band at 722. Band doing something similar, you know, making its way. This is this resistance area here for band 788. You can see we touched it. We touched 783. Boom. I sold band up around there in that area. Still kind of thinking of when to get back in. See, and that's why you always sell, especially in the 4 hour. See how far we are away from the 21-day moving average? Price always comes back. Okay. This is the key insight here. Look, you sell the top, you're good. You sell this top, you're good. You can even wait here, get back in, pump that. Same as being down. Here's a great place to get in. Here's a great place to get in. We bounce back to the moving average. We bounce back to the moving average. Bounce back. Bounce back. Bounce back. You see? So when you're in a trade, look at where you're at. Find out where you are in relation to the 21. And yeah, now the 21's logarithmic. It can go down with the price. So snapping back doesn't always mean you're going to get back to your price. But it usually means the price will reset, specifically after a big pump. Okay, so yeah. What's going on, everybody? We got any tickers going on? What's up? I don't see a lot of action here in the chat. Chat seems flat, man. Chat seems flat compared to most days. 17 people watching. Hit that like button, guys, please. Help people get into the stream. Help spread the word. Keep it moving. All right, so I'm going to show you something too. RSR. We're going to take a look at RSR. Why RSR? Well, RSR has a big movement today. A lot of people talking about RSR. Kind of want to get into what it is, what it does, show you a little bit about it, and do some technical analysis on RSR. I think you really want to put it on your radar. I hear about it on almost every YouTube channel. So when I start hearing that, I don't ignore it. Market cap of $176 million. Wing exploded. Damn, man, we were waiting on Wing forever. I guess you got to wait that long, right? We were in Wing like a week ago, waiting and waiting and waiting. Nice vet video. Caught up with that this morning. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. So check it out. Reserve Rights. Reserve Rights is a dual token stablecoin platform that was launched in May following a successful initial exchange offering, an IEO, on Huobi platform. Okay. Reserve Rights dual token setup includes a stablecoin known as Reserve Stable, which is backed by the basket of asset managed by smart contracts. The second token is Reserve Rights Token, which is used to keep the RSV stable at its $1 price target through a system of arbitrage opportunities. Unlike RSV, Reserve Rights Token is volatile. Its main purpose is to help maintain the stability of RSV. It can be used to vote on governance protocol proposals, helping holders shape the future of the reserve rights system. Who are the founders? Nevin Friedman and Matt Elder. Friedman is a reserve rights CEO and seasoned entrepreneur. He describes his life goal as solving the coordination problems that are stopping humanity from achieving its potential. Matt Elder, on the other hand, is an experienced engineer who previously worked for Google and Quixie, and now works to oversee the architecture of Reserve protocol implementation as the project CTO. Unlike other stablecoins that are typically backed by US dollars, held in Reserve in a bank account controlled by the stablecoin issuer or a trusted custodian, Reserve stablecoins are backed by a basket of cryptocurrencies managed by smart contracts. This basket initially consists of Ethereum stablecoin assets including USD, USDT, True USD, and PAX. But there are plans to later transition to more diverse basket, which might eventually include fiat currencies, security commodities. I don't know if I'm a fan of that. I'm not into assets that are backed or connected any way to fiat currencies. It's interesting. Something to think about. I never did a deep dive into reserve rights. Now, what do I see happening for reserve rights? We'll just take a look at it for the most part. Wow, Band is making a move. Everything seems to be making a move. Look like Bitcoin maybe kind of flip-flopping its way back into the channel. Let's look at the 1 minute. 1 minute just had a nice little dump back down to 18,861. Might be a nice time to pick up some Bitcoin again after that nice dump. Beautiful dump, huh? Now you have your inverted head and shoulders yet again. Bitcoin just likes to do the same thing, guys, over and over again. Inverted head and shoulders, right? Make its way through the moving averages, as I teach you. Always get out around here. If you see the 21 curving back down, there's no sense to like go through that. Just get out. You know, make your money on the leverage trade and get out. It's that simple. Don't be greedy when you're leverage trading. It's got to be a consistent thing. Taking the little bit of profits that you get each time. Please hit the like button. All 15 of you, please hit that like button, man. It's the least you can do. I show up every morning. All you got to do is just tap on that like button. It's very simple. Okay, so check it out. Shame on you for not hitting the like button, honestly, at one point. And I feel the same. I'm watching a guy, I don't hit the like button. I feel like a lame-o. Like, who am I to do that to him? If I'm going to sit there and watch this video, I might as well hit the like button. Look at DOT, back to 488. I'm really happy I didn't jump in on these alts yet. Had a feeling we would get some bleed out. Let's take a look at Tether dominance. Is Tether moving? Okay, and then we're going to take a look at the old usual suspects. Link, Band, Atom. See what's up with XTZ too. I put in a trade for XTZ. Seems to be the only one holding gains or holding kind of flat. Didn't do much up or down, depending. So we'll look at that as well. If I could just find Tether dominance. So Tether dominance up a little bit, 358. We were at 350. It is in the bottom on the 1 minute. Looks like it could come back up. Let's look at the 4 hour though. It means really nothing the 1 minute. Okay, so we're coming back up. Let's look at the bigger structure here. We're still in this. I'm gonna kind of tweak this pattern, if I can be so moving with it. So yeah, I still have to say that it broke out though. Little breakout. Breaking some resistance that it's been in for a while. Still looks like a bear flag to me, but we could see this kind of come back up now, overextended as well right now. So you could see, you know what? It's saying it wants to give it up. It's interesting, right? Also getting high here on the 12 hour. So you know what? They can fake us out all they want, but if we get the information properly, so this tells me Tether dominance is on the way down. And if Tether dominance is all the way down, people are buying more Bitcoin. You can see we're double topping on the daily Stokes. So maybe a little more push up. So look, tells us we have maybe some bear action today. And then this thing is on the way down, just like dominance. Very interesting. People don't want to hold a bag of Tether. They want to hold a bag of Bitcoin. They don't want to be caught without the proper assets. So there we go, man. There we go. Bitcoin playing games. $18,880 though, still falling. Not holding this level. Super important we hold this level here. I'll show you. Super important we hold this level, 18,600. We break 18,600. This becomes a Bart Simpson pattern for sure. Looks like it's about to become one already, actually. See that? And make its way back into the pattern. Yeah, 18,005 looks, no, it's not, yeah. No, it's not 18.5. You know why it's not 18.5? Because see this wick right here? See this wick? That's a significant wick. 18.575. I'll give that to you. I give that to you. But it did it. Didn't it do it this morning? No, it didn't. Did it? Did it go that low? Let's take a look at the 1 minute. It's going to tell us. It's going to tell us exactly where it went. Got pretty close, man. 18.607. I feel like that was it. You see what I'm saying? Like, these things happen. And they're doing it between 4 and 8 in the morning. Every time. Every time I'm noticing. First dump happens right here. Look, 5 a.m. They start dumping the price right here. It's like between 4 and 5 every 4:30 in the morning, 4:40. Look, they do it every time, man. I started like waking up literally at 4 a.m. because I was seeing that they were doing this every single time, you know, and just becoming a staple. But we still got the inverted head and shoulder. I'm gonna play that pattern until I don't, and then we can gap up pretty fast because we went down pretty fast. So it won't take nothing for Bitcoin to get right back up to 19,168. In my opinion. And also it's the pattern that we're looking at, that we're in. This bigger pattern here, in which you get back to the top of the pattern. You know what though? I'm bullish until I'm not. Like, we need to hold this line. Not looking good right now at the very moment. Let's take a look at total too. See what's going on with the entire market caps. Here's total right here, coming in at $550 billion. So we lost a chunk, right? And this is looking bad too. I don't. That's a big green, you know. I said we could fall out of this and come all the way back down to 474. It's a good chance we do. Stokes are low though on the 4 hour, right? So it's very rare that we collapse when the Stokes are low. That kind of has everything going for us right now. So we'll take that. And what that tells me is we can just extend this pattern. You know, that's what the low Stokes are telling me. That we can extend this pattern and we can just kind of turn this bigger pattern here into a bull flag. A smaller pattern in the bigger pattern, sorry. We can just turn this into a bull flag. Wing Thang. Wing Thang done good. So look, this is the pattern I'm seeing. I'm still going to hold it. I didn't like that big red candle. Not impressive. We did get bought back up. Could hold that line. Let's take a look. We saw the bullish divergence there. Swing low to swing low here on this exact moment. And again, this is a good place to enter, in my opinion. This is the boot camp. This is lever trading boot camp example here. Perfect example. You just want to ingrain this into your heads over and over again and only enter trades as such. That is the key. That is the true key, my friends, to making it happen. Yeah, I started adding to my bags of VeChain and IOST. Something that I really feel like I don't want to miss out on VeChain. I don't want to be getting VeChain above 2 cents. I'll tell you that right now. You start buying VeChain above 2 cents when you had so many days to accumulate VeChain. And then look at the total market cap just booming up. I mean, these are billions soon. We give up a whole $1 billion. So this is good to see. Good to see that green candle action right now on the 1 minute. I like to see that. So total and total too, looking good. Just kind of mimicking Bitcoin. They're in the exact same place. So basically what I give you for Bitcoin, I give you for total too. The Stokes are low and they're double bottoming here. That's a key insight, especially here on the daily. Daily look amazing. So I don't think we're going down too low, guys, honestly. I think this is just kind of a little bit of a dip fake out here. Get people kind of, you know, try to get them to sell their high expensive Bitcoin. Bad idea though. So you said Wing exploded. Let's take a look at Wing because we were in Wing for a while. Let's also take a look at YF down. We've been watching YF down in my group for a while, waiting on these gains of 263%. Hoping that Y will blast down. Let's see what happens. The daily, not so much. 4 hour also extended. So right now, that's not the play. Stokes are too high. So even though we're in this beautiful double bottom, Looks like we're going to form a triple bottom, honestly, I have to say. Big gains, though. What we did start down here, you could say, at about 26, went all the way up to 35. It's about 50% gains out of YF down. Let's take a look at YFI. What's it doing at 27,000? To me, everything just looks just like Bitcoin in a way. You know, this one's a little different, but we had a parabolic run. Supposed to continue. I think we're going to get at least to the top of the pattern. At the very least. We hit my green line of resistance here at 32,000. That coincided with this high. Got rejected. Came back down. Looks like we'll bounce here off of this level. Could range here for a while till we eventually get out. Could extend this. But I feel like we're going up to about 35, 36K. And then, if it follows this pattern, we could get all the way back down to 17K. We'll see what happens. But that's YFI. That thing is unreal, right? I mean, what it's done in the last few months, unbelievable. Unbelievable. YF die. Okay. Let's go take a look at Monero. Now, Monero consistently growing. If you look at Monero on the like, no one talks about Monero. It's funny. Nobody discusses it, but it right now it's on a tear, breaking out. You can see, and it's forming somewhat of a parabola here. You know, boom, it's starting to kind of climb. So watch Monero, man. Privacy coin. They know privacy's clamping down. No one likes to talk about it. They almost want to scare people into discussing it. It's kind of scary because they make us really like, they're making talking about your rights not cool. Like, it's not cool to have rights anymore. You know, it's getting kind of scary. I see huge changes for you guys who are like in your 20s, in your teens, and you're watching my show. I see some really big changes that weren't occurring when I was a child. Like, they were more subtle, if that. Now they're all around, you know. But watch Monero. Now, I gave a call right here for XTZ. I'm sticking with this XTZ call. If you look at it, it has not hit my stop loss yet. So we're still tight. It seems to form this very strong resistance area. Okay, like it was bouncing. Now, this has not popped yet with the other ones. So that's another reason why I didn't really regress like the other ones. It didn't have the regression in it. It's really just coiling up, doing its thing. Look at the coil. Heavy coiling going on right now on the 4 hour. Like it's gonna have to explode. And the fact that it didn't go down too bad with Bitcoin tells me that there's some health to this move. Okay, it actually recovered. It was a little lower at 219, so it's actually recovered pretty good. Didn't take much of a hit, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm still very bullish on XTZ at the moment. Bullish until I'm not. If it hits my stop loss and falls out, 4%. That's why you don't risk a lot. And we're still in the trade. We're going to see it through. You know, you set your stop loss, set your take profit, you walk away. You don't start making changes. You commit to the trade and you do your thing. Now, Stellar. I did say maybe there's a chance Stellar comes back down to 15. We were looking at it on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. I said, you know, I think Stellar could come back down to 15. And look, it hit 15.5 last night. Funny, it went exactly where I said yesterday. Remember yesterday in the stream? I said, you know, I want to extend this a little bit. And I want to say that Stellar's going to have to come back down into the 15 region. Somewhere in there. And look, it did. 15.2. Exactly on the dot. Interesting. Now you could just play Stellar up to the top of the pattern at 16.8. And then you could get rid of it and wait for it to do something bigger. 4 hour looks good, but the Stokes are too high. 1 hour Stokes are high. Look at the 4 hour Stokes are low. 4 hour looks good, so I'd wait for the 1 hour to reset itself, and then chance you start getting into Stellar. This is a nice time to get a bag of Stellar. Don't be afraid of these dips. Buy these dips when you can. How do we get a hold of you for a call? Just DM me in the Twitter. You know, in the Twitter. DM me in the Telegram. Right here, look. Here's my Telegram. It's the first link. You hit join my Telegram. Open the Telegram desktop. That'll bring you in here. And yeah, this is my amazing group, man. A lot of stuff. Mike Novogratz on CNN, first move, telling people to invest at least 5% of their portfolio in crypto. Says he has 50% of his in crypto. Let's go. Yeah, man. Novograts, baby. Novograts. Good call on the bullish divergence here, Frankie Rodriguez. Appreciate that. Hidden bullish divergence on Bitcoin. Swing down to swing down. Usually we take a bigger version, but that is, man, I'm going to take that. YFI down. Still possibly bigger targets for YFI down. We haven't given up on that. Appreciate that. YFI down. Isn't that double bottom as we just looked at? Interesting. But you see, this is my lovely group, man. And you can DM me here and check out what I got going on. This is Bitstamp, Bitcoin. Yeah, a lot of people still bullish on Bitcoin. So there you go. But check out my group, my Telegram group. And there you can DM the Crypto Lifer. Get to know me and my crew. And anyone can help you contact me. So, yeah. Take a look at XRP. Dumping, wumping. Now, a lot of mixed signals for XRP, right? Now, I saw this line here. I said XRP has to hold this trend line to invalidate the bigger pattern, right? Now, I feel like it kind of did. But we'll pull this up further here. To me, it's really coiling up into this coil. That was a tiny dip. It really didn't affect everything too much. Stokes are about to form low. When you're coiled and the Stokes are getting low, to me, that is an indication that things are going to fly. So, again, when we were here, it looked like we could come back down to the top bottom of the pattern. And we still could here roll down and come back here to the bottom of the pattern. Right? This is something that's possible right now. So I'll still hold this idea and say XRP needs to hold this trend line to invalidate the bigger pattern. I'm going to stick with that. That is a very, very nice bull pennant, though, to say the least. And the Stokes are going to curl down. Let's take a look at the daily. If the daily's overextended, I'd be worried. Daily is not. We're now having Stokes on the low. Now, it would make more sense if the Stokes were up here and we hit the top of the pattern. The Stokes tell you a story, and they form the pattern. Okay, you can see as we come up into the pattern, price came up with the Stokes. Then the Stokes wanted to curl down, price came down with the Stokes. Then the Stokes wanted to curl up, price came up with the Stokes. Okay, then the price wanted to curl down. Look, price curled down with the Stokes. Now, the fact that we didn't get all the way down here, a lot of times the Stokes will have that momentum. Now, if the price goes sideways, this is key. If you see the price going sideways, like so, and this is really where you do your detective work. But if you see the Stokes going down, this is when the price should go down. And I'll show you other places where this occurs. When you're not as bullish, the stochastic has more pull over you right here. Let's take a look. Stokes starts pointing down. This is like free tutoring right here, what I'm giving you guys. Stokes pointing down. And you see we're going sideways and then down. For a while, it looked like we were going to hold it. But then no. So you could say, okay, we were bullish here until we weren't. We tried to hold this level. We were making and that was the bottom of the pattern, but the pattern fell down. Now, if we go back to where we're at now, it just didn't occur. And you're going to say, well, why didn't it occur? Well, because people were buying these wicks. Look at the wicks people buying. The demand, there's a big wick there. There's a little wick. And so you could see that price decided to go down a little bit, but got bought back up despite the stochastics movement. You'll see we have little up trends inside of the Stokes. Up there, up there, up there. Stokes are kind of doing their thing. I'll show you what I'm talking about. See this? Little inflections, so to speak. Then we cross. We're coming back down. That is bearish. Coming back down. So, my opinion, we do have to cross it. So, like this. The pattern's got to play with the Stokes. So, it looks like we could come back down here. And that is a descending triangle, flat on the bottom. That's a bearish sign, okay? When you have price on the, you want basically higher lows on the bottom mixed with lower highs. We're not going to say it's exactly, but it's starting to form what's called a descending triangle, where the top just comes down and the bottom is flat. Instead of the bottom coming up and the top coming down and they're getting pinched. Let's look at the 1 minute to make that, to be more clear about the pattern. And see, you can see the pattern now more in its entirety. And you can see that yeah, you know what? There's a chance that was it. I think that was it. I'm going to go with this right here. Now the 1 hour Stokes want to move up, and so does this. So there's a chance we get out of the pattern here on the 1 hour, and then the 4 hour just kind of that little curve that we're talking about, or in the daily here, this little curve down, which is possible. That could just become a retest and get us out of the pattern. So I'm still bullish on XRP at the very moment. Bullish on everything until I don't have to be. Really, again, we got to hold this green line here, 54 cents. And we got to hold the bottom of the trend line here. So you have two places here and here. 21-day moving average is also coming into play. You can see that's where price likes to come to. I always sell when we're this far away. See how far we are away from the 21-day moving average? And this is what I teach in my leverage trading course and in all my spot courses too. It's just because it's so simple. Look, boom, boom, and boom. You can see we're just going to come back down to the 21-day moving average. I play a lot of voodoo like this. I make circles, and I kind of try to adjust where I think the price will come. But it's always something like a 45-degree angle. You see that? You know, depending on the, you know, the bullishness of the move. If it's really bullish, the 21 will stay more straight. It won't be as curved. Looks like we are going down. Pattern is too perfect. Wi-Fi is a beast. It is. XRP, please. Yep. I tapped out of comp at 16 this morning, and now it's at 17. Get wrecked, no, LOL. I tapped out at 161, now it's at 171 at comp. Let's take a look at comp for you. Let's see how you could have played it properly. Let's see what you're doing wrong. Right now you're telling me you don't have the knowledge. That's what you're saying out loud. You're saying, I don't have the knowledge, so I'm using my emotions to trade, and it's not working out. That's what that means. When I read this, right, I tapped out at comp at 161 this morning, and now it's at 171. Get wrecked. No. Okay, let's take a look. It's telling me to get wrecked? I don't know. I hope not. Anyway, let's take a look at what's happening with comp. Okay. So look. You don't sell anything. Okay, you go to the 1 hour. Okay. Now, if you were in this trade and you were in the 1 hour, I probably would have sold right here at 168, 165, because that's like where we got high away from the 21. But then I would have waited and watched, and I would have flipped to like the 15-minute. Okay, so you sell right here. Let's just say if you got this wick, that you would have been an animal, but maybe you didn't. So you sell right here, which makes sense. Okay. And if you see what you just said, you just sold, but look, you got bearish divergence, my friend. Swing up to swing up. And then if you take this, you get swing down to swing down on the RSI. Now, unless the price keeps going up and it moves the RSI up, but you look like you're getting kind of high on the Stokes as well, this is coming down. You did great. If you made profit, you did great. Nano broke down. My emotions got me. Yeah, so check it out, man. If you take my tutoring or you take a course with me, I'm going to teach you how to not to use your emotions. You're going to have a system that you're going to be able to follow nice and easy. Look, so then you would have drawn the falling wedge, which we play, and then you would have waited for the pink to come and the blue line to curve, which I talk about, and maybe you would have waited a little early here, and then you could got into the 1 minute and look for the bullish divergence. Okay? And right here, you would have looked at this and you would have saying, oh, wow, price is swinging down. But then I see the price swing up right here. That would have given you the okay that that's the bottom of the pattern, because that's how they form the bottom of the pattern with the bullish divergence. It's just like how you build the bottom of a house with concrete and mortar. Same idea here. You can't. These are the tools you need to create a bottom. I give one-on-one tutoring, and I'm also going to start putting out a course. But I basically will sit with you for one-on-one for $75 an hour, and I'll sit with you and go over all your trades, go over your entire portfolio, talk with you. And then some people want to just do consulting, something like that, kind of show them the way. Other people want an intense course, and that's I sit with you and really show you how to find divergences, how to establish all these things. And look, right as we speak, price starts to dump. Right as we speak, price starts to dump. And that is off the bearish divergence that we showed you here too, probably 15-minute bearish. See? It's over, man. You always want to take your profits right around here. But I'm showing you, had you sold here, you could have got back in using this 1 minute bullish divergence theory that I've created here, and then you could have rolled the price back up again. If you're going to get back into a trade, I do suggest you start using smaller time frames to kind of adjust the timing of that move. You know, we do see support and resistance here. Do we hold that? Because here we had some previous resistance here. Do we hold this support? The MACD tells me no, because it wants more downward. You know, we have a lot more to go on the oscillators. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour did a dip, but kind of moved back up, and the Stokes are low too. So you could say, okay, wait for these 15 minutes to reset. This thing looks like it's going to flag here. I don't know if this is done yet today. And the reason why I'm telling you is because we see the 1 hour still wants to move on the low. 4 hour high though. So you might get one more run up with the 1 hour. And then the 4 hour is going to have to come down and cool down. But that was your move. That was a great move. You can see now we don't know if thanks for the XRP review. Anytime, man. Anytime. Yeah, if you want to become tutored, my wife is in there and she will organize the tutoring. I don't even know her name in the group. I should. Crypto Lover. Let me see here. Crypto. I think it's Crypto Lover, LUVOR. Make sure that's right. Hey, I don't know how to at you in the group. I don't know how to at you. I'm telling people to find you in the group, and I'm not sure how to do that. Yeah. Crypto Lover? I have it here. It's not coming up. Anyway, just at me, I guess. I'm the man. Crypto Lifer. But if my wife is in the group, she does help me with the scheduling. In case I'm not around, she checks out. Because a lot of people hit me up lately, and I want to juggle, make sure we get everyone right. Hey there, Gabriel. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Trading Room. How are you? Thank you for coming in, Gabriel. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of, you know, just keep building the same story. And look, you know what's kind of funny? Is this I want to show you guys something. I see a lot of fractals all the time. Okay, now this is a fractal. Let me show you right now. I think they're playing games with us. Okay, and you're gonna be like, what do you mean? Do you want me to reply to your DM right now, live? Do you want me to reply to your DM live right now? Honestly, I sat there, was waiting for you to write it. And then my wife yelled, dinner, come up for dinner right now. And I ran out for dinner. And honestly didn't feel well last night, man. I have to be honest with you guys. I was like low energy. Something was just had me not in a good spot. Updated easier claim Spark on Ledger Nano. Yes. I'm going to put out a video about that. I'm going to have to doing that today. I'm a little late on that. Don't forget to claim free value. I'm definitely going to claim. Kind of needed a quick response, LOL. Honestly, you know more about it than me, man. I read through all that, and I had to sit there, and I honestly didn't know what to tell you. Like, you got to make your own decisions in that way. And you also have more information than I do about the situation. So, like, you were asking me, I guess, for, like, as a brotherly advice, like, hey, you know, this is what I think you should do. But I don't... You know, I read it right when I started the stream. I woke up this morning. I was like, oh, man, I forgot. I forgot you were typing. You know, I have bad short-term memory loss. It happens. So I'm sitting there watching you type, and I'm like, okay. And I was like, oh, this is a long one. And I was excited, actually, to answer you. I get excited when you guys ask me for advice. I'm like, cool. You know, I'm like, yes, I want to talk. I want to get into it. And I feel horrible that I fell asleep or I didn't check back in. You know, some nights last night was like, you know what? Okay, cool. Crypto Lover. Okay, I thought you spelled Crypto Lover different. Excellent. I don't know. That's Barbara G. Williams, though. See? I don't know, man. I need some help. Someone's got to help me get organized in that spot. I should just know exactly who she is. It should be that simple. Done. Simple. You know? Anyway. So, what I see here is I see something creepy, man. Now, look at Bitcoin, right? This loop up and the sideways action. Now, look at comp. This loop and the sideways action. Interesting, right? Right? Like, this is a little weird to me. It's almost like they're like, oh, this is what we're going to do to Bitcoin. We're telling you. We're telling you through comp. You just don't know yet. But look, there's your dip. We go back to Bitcoin. There's your dip. Am I wrong here? Come up out of the pattern, straight in, dip down. Come up out of the pattern, straight in, dip down. Really a nice high, really high high. High, nice high. This comp was an institutional move. Yeah, and look, then it goes to the side. Okay. Goes to the side, and then boom. Explodes. Cup and handle, right? A little bit like, and then just, interesting. Interesting, right? They wedge it down. Actually, if we really get in here, looks like they wedged it down, and then they threw a candle, look, out of the pattern. Just like Bitcoin, look, threw a candle out of the pattern, only to get jumped back into the pattern and then to explode out. Is this a foreshadowing? Because this looks just like Bitcoin. Look at this. You guys see it. I mean, is it me? And I'll go to the 1 hour. Like, it's uncanny. Look at them together. You know? Pretty funky, if you ask me. Pretty funky. Anyway. Interesting. Bitcoin may be going down for the rest of December against everyone's expectations. Honestly, we never know. We don't know. I'm bullish until I'm not. I'm bearish until I have to be. So look, right now we break this line. Yeah, I'm bearish. Bitcoin's not looking good right now. 88.27. I'm forming a bit of a, in my opinion, a bear flag now, which could easily just break right down. I'm not getting a lot of recovery. I'm not getting a lot of buy action. Right? Usually we get pushed up by now. Been a few minutes after a fall down, we're getting in the locked in bullish divergence, and really is not doing much for us. So. Lack of momentum. I am here on the 1 hour, though. 1 hour has to come up. We'll see what happens. Can you make it back to the top of the pattern, Bitcoin? You have to remember, it did go all the way to 610, and it's basically still on somewhat of a recovery. So that's something we have to see, too. Now, I'm bullish, number one, because we held this line at 18,600, and we came right back up. It's very interesting, to say the least. I posted the 1 hour chart in the group, mentioned the bear flag. Interesting. What indicators are you using besides volume and RSI? We use a multitude of indicators. It all depends, honestly. Stochastics. We also throw in some market cipher in there, which is a $1,500 program. It did not look like a dip. I posted the 1 hour chart. I don't know where it is, though. It's far back, man. It's before my stream. Yeah, it's like somewhere in the depths. take a look at Atom. Take a look at Band. Band just took a hit too, down to 715. Falling out of this pattern now. So Band, that was a nice sell I had on Band, 770, 780. Dang, man, 770, something like that. These are funky patterns that I don't like. These are strange patterns, man. Breakdown from the rising wedge, strange double tops. This pattern is really weird. Double top looks like a breakdown, in my opinion. You know, looks like Band's going to come all the way back down here. Let's take a look at Atom. Atom 496. Wow. Yeah, so it's that time, man. It's that time to load up on these alts. Look at this. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Huh. I would accumulate. Today would be a day where I would snatch up a little bit of something. Not saying get it all, but get something. If you like Atom, get a couple $100 worth of Atom. If you want 2-3 grand worth of Atom, today's a good day to get a few $100 and build. Anything under $5 for Atom, that's gonna be your. You know, you want to pick these psychological high places and points, and you want to say, I want it lower than that. Like for instance, VeChain. You don't want to pay 2 cents for VeChain. If you want to pay 1.5 cents, you want to pay 1 cent if you can, but you may not be able to, right? So Atom, look at it on the 1 hour. See the 1 hour? Huh. See those 1 hour Stokes telling me something on Bitcoin, but we'll see how they play out. 4 hour Stokes are low here too. So everything's kind of low on the Stokes, doing okay. Let's look at the daily. The daily is low on the Stokes too. A little more down, but that's going to curve on us. So when the 4 hour and the daily are both low on the Stokes, I'm okay. I think not much more down period. This is an accumulation zone right now for Atom. Don't miss out. Even if it goes down way lower, make sure you just gobble up a little bit on these dips. To be honest, that double top on Band looks like a Soren's helmet from the Lord of the Rings. It does. It's not good. It's not good. I don't like it. Let's take a look at Binance. What's happening with Binance? I bet you there's going to be a lot of down tokens that are forming. Stepping right into the markets. Okay. Yeah, so 62% Unified continuing its tear. That thing went on a tear. Absolute tear. Up 55%. Wing up 49%. So Wing exploded to 17. Unbelievable. STX up 35%. That was a big mover. Audio up 29%. Hard up 24%. So a lot of actually double-digit coins. Wi-Fi down up 18%. Comp up 17%. MTL, Ghost up 14%. Rose continuing its tear up 14%. AXS, Coco. So, wow, it's weird. Even though the market looks down, it looks to be new DeFi coins that are killing the market right now. Unify, Wing. Damn, we were on Wing so early. Eventually had to give up on it, man. Absolutely insane. So let's take a look at Wing right now. All right. Yes. Okay, sorry about that. Wing went to 19.5, almost a 2x. Wow. Look at Tomo, man. Let's look at Wing. Tomo, Atom. Let's look at Wing. Wing at 17.34. Okay, let's take a look right now. Wow. Yeah, and we had this cup and handle, man. Drawn out so nicely in my group. Let's see if I can find it. For some reason, why the old work isn't there, but we'll take a look here. I think if you go into my channel and you just search Wing, we're going to see that, I think you can just do this, right? And just hit wing. We should see a wing chart right here. Midterm hold idea going up 67%. Boom. And boy, did it do what it's supposed to do. Amazing. Amit, our wingman. We were into wing, dude. Look at, here's the waves trade. Wing, though. Wing. How we miss wing? We were on it for so long. Amazing, dude. Amazing. That's crazy. So I guess you just got to hold these coins until they finally pop. We were holding wing like down, 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 down. Eventually, I just cut it off. I was like, all right, I'm going to cut it off. You know? Held it for days on end, man. Yeah, it's your nemesis now. It's like, dude, you got to wait for me. You can't get them all, man. You can't get them all. You just can't. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit the like button. Really appreciate it. Kind of get you guys going. Get more people into the stream. What time is it here? We got to jump at about 11 o'clock today. Like a little music. What about you guys? It's kind of hard to do this without music, in my opinion. Wow, wing exploding.
This is Andre once again from Trap Nation. Hope you're all having an incredible year so far. With the success of the last mix we did, I want to do another one, but this time where we showcase our label Lollipop.
Watch out for this head and shoulder possibly forming on XTZ, though. Just something to think about. XRP will never rebound. Never. Never. It'll never break out of this beautiful bull flag that it's in. Never. When everyone wants to claim their Spark tokens and they run to the exchange. Never. Maybe the dump has already occurred. You know, in 3 days, everyone's going to want to claim their Spark. And they're going to run to the exchange. Now, I'm going to be smart, and I'm going to do it with the XRP toolkit. And I'm going to be doing that today. Sitting in my computer, giving myself like an hour straight, just to watch through the videos and getting it done. Will I do a video on it? I'm not sure, because that's going to take a lot. I'm going to have to record everything I do, organize it. There's better videos out there. Got in wing at 11:39. Haven't exited. Just moved my stop loss. I dumped 135K in wing, man. You did. Wow. NDM84, shout out to you, man. You dumped 135K in XRP. Hey, at what price did you do that at? You know, because, hey, you might be up big. I don't think that's a bad idea, honestly. I'm not hating on XRP. I think XRP is going to break out of this bull flag, honestly, and get all the way up here to this target at 97 cents. So don't sleep on XRP, man. Big things in the works for XRP. Also, XRP going to enter the DeFi space. No one's talked about that. It will. It will. Interesting. So you dumped 135K in at 58. So you're up by like a penny right now, which is actually pretty big if you have 135K in there. Funny. I would just have a tight stop loss, man. You know, like you don't want to ride XRP all the way back down here at a 39, do you? So I would put a stop loss right here at 50, 54, 55. You know, and if XRP falls out of this, or you get stopped out, in my opinion, you'll still have like 110, 115K. You know, you have some capital to work with. You don't want to ride XRP down. And then at least you could buy XRP back down at the bottom of the pattern. So in my opinion, I would have a stop loss right here, somewhere below this price. 54, 55, maybe like 50, 53 and a half, something like that. I got it at 57. That's not bad. That's not bad. So you're up nice, man. You're up like almost 5%, right? Because $5 would be 10%. You're up about $2 right now. You know, 10% is 10 grand. You're up like $5,000 in my opinion. So you just said 75 cents was the new target. You don't get it, man. He's not getting TA. This guy Chris doesn't get. I'm about to ban him, man. I'm about to ban you, man. You're mad close to getting banned and getting removed. I'm dead serious. I'm not even joking. Anyway, and the reason is because in my group, we do TA here, and we take it real seriously. If someone's not going to take their TA seriously, I know I may sound rude right now. I want progressive people in my group that really want to learn and want to keep moving forward. If you want to come in here and just ask about tickers, play games, and you don't want to put in any effort at all, it's really not the place for you. It's not. And I'm not here to run a popularity contest. I'm here to make people more intelligent. I'm here to help people progress. So if that's what you want, I'm the group for you. But if you want to come in here and just kind of harass me, Chris Conlon, who's my well-known friend, I've known him for a long time, so I don't know why he does this to me during the stream. So check it out. Check it out. Chris, this is for you, okay? No scabs and freeloaders. I have a list of scabs. Word, man. I appreciate that. Send me that list, man. We'll take them right out. We'll take them right out. Anyway, check it out. No, we're going to clean up the group. Every few months, every few weeks, we're going to clean up the group. There's no way. I'm not letting people just hang out that are not progressive. And I'm sorry. That's just the movement I want. I want to make sure those are the type of people that we get into the group. And I know it's not going to make me the most popular guy, but the people that do follow me are going to know that I would never lead you wrong and that that's not what I'm doing. Okay, so check it out. Check it out. XRP is sitting at 59 cents right now, bottom of the trend line. I told you that it's also in a bigger pattern, right? There's a bigger pattern at play, which is we could just extend the top of this trend line down. Okay, Chris Conlon? So what we're saying right now is I am not a magician. I am not a predictor. What I am good at is showing you the charts, showing you the possibilities of the move. So right now, there's a good chance XRP coils up and breaks out of this pattern. Now, I say XRP has to hold this trend line to invalidate the bigger pattern, which is this, which could send it back down to 39, come back up maybe to 55, come back down to 37, only then to break out of this pattern in a double bottom formation at the bottom of a falling wedge. So, Chris, we're bullish until we're not. Right now, we're holding bullish. And if you want to learn this stuff, Chris, please take a session with me, man. I'll break it down for you. One session with me, my live streams make far more sense to you. Things start falling into place. You start being like, I get it now. And let's get those likes up to 30 likes. Come on, 30 likes. I know we can get up to 30 likes. Let's do that. Let's do that. Anyway, so right now, if XRP were to break out of here, we're going to take the length of the bull flag, which is this pattern here, and that puts us all the way up here at 97. Okay, so 97. So that's my target right now, and that's all I do, man. That's all I do is I take targets out of patterns, place them up, and then we wait. We have to wait and see this trend line holds. XRP is playing games. I'll be honest. It's like we're all kind of sitting on our hands right now, but the 1 hour looks good, and the Stokes are coming down to curl back up. This is important. That tells me that they were not going to break this trend line, because if we were to break this trend line, we would have had to come here with the Stokes up. Like here would have been the trend line. Like this is what I'm trying to show you. Here's another trend line right here. You can see that XRP was forming this trend line. This was the first pattern that we were in, okay, before this pattern. And I said before this, I said if XRP has to hold this line, and it broke that line sideways, okay, but it formed a larger pennant. So then we changed the pattern. We always have to keep changing the pattern. But here, need I digress? What I'm trying to show you here is, look, trend line. Now look, the Stokes are going to turn down onto the trend line. You know that trend line has a high likelihood of breaking. Let's look at this trend line down here though. The Stokes are curving up when we come to the trend line. Highly likelihood that this trend line holds. Now that's the same idea here. Stokes are turning down while we're on the bottom of the trend line. Highly likelihood that this trend holds. Now if this trend holds, highly likelihood that we come up here and we break out. Okay, so there's a higher likelihood that we break out because the Stokes are here. And when the Stokes go up, the price goes up. Okay. Inverted XRP chart, you will see we have to move down based on the price action. I don't use words like that. Have to and that's not. See, again, going against my trading system. A pattern trader is a different trader than another trader. You kind of have to understand who you want to be. I am a pattern trader. I trade the pattern. Got to step back and see it from afar. XRP 4x in a week. When it moves, it moves. Be patient, people. 4 hour also going to 32 cents. I mean, this is what I have here. Look, you see in the 4 hour, the Stokes are about to curl up and we're coiling. I don't see 32 cents. I just don't. You know, I say, hey, if we break this bottom trend line, I just kind of broke it down. It's funny, man. We guys see some of the traders are saying 32 cents. Honestly, Stokes are about to turn up. You're at the bottom of a trend line. Just use your common sense. Use your common sense. Now, I'm not saying we're going to shoot up. And you know what? There's a chance that we do this. And we just keep coiling. And then we fall out. And we do get to 32. Not saying that's not possible. What I am saying is, for me to come out and say it's going to 32 cents, that is insane. That's insane logic, right? That's like me telling you guys that I know what's going to happen tomorrow. I do not. All I can do is read the chart and tell you where I think we're going. Please hit the like button. 21 likes. Can we get to 30 likes? Is that possible? Help that algorithm expand. Also, you know, if you guys aren't sure, if you guys didn't know, get my knowledge while you can. YouTube blocked my last live stream, okay? They blocked it 2 days ago on Sunday. It had 156 views, 40 likes. It was our biggest live stream ever. YouTube blocked it, said there was scammy practices going on in there. All I did was show you guys how to mine base. I talked about how to use DeFi, and I showed people what I was doing with my life. I didn't tell anyone to do anything with their life. I just said, hey, this is what I'm doing. I'm putting on, you know, like, so I'm not allowed to tell the world that what I do in my life. Apparently now, if I say anything about my life and it's not cool with the guidelines that YouTube goes by, then it's not cool. I mean, I wasn't using vulgar language. I don't think I was putting anyone in a bad state. Right now, we move with what Bitcoin gives us. Everything rides on Bitcoin right now with these high market cap coins. It's true. It's true. He sees XRP going to 32 cents. Man, I'm not saying it's not possible. And he says, look at the price action. So look at price action. Right? Now, to me, it's clearly holding support and resistance. Like, let's go over. You want to go over price action. You want to use price action. So you want to use support and resistance. So if you want to use price action, then you got to go further back in time. Okay? And you got to check here in the past. And you got to start putting support and resistance lines wherever you feel the need. Like here. Get into the nitty gritty of it. 12 hour. Way back in the day here, where XRP was in this region yet again. This is price action. So I don't. I'll send you a chart in Telegram. Inverted XRP. Yeah, see, I can debunk this real fast on you. I'll be honest. Look, you could say that this is an inverted head and shoulders. You could say that this is a shoulder, this is a head, and this is a right shoulder, and this is going down. See? So I see it differently. You know, here's an inverted head and shoulder that played out already, and when they play out, that's it, right? Here's a cup. You could say it's a cup, okay? We could also possibly double top this out. But I'm saying I could say this is a right shoulder. It's not the best. This is a head, and this is a left shoulder head. This is gonna be a head and shoulder pattern, in my opinion. 100%. Nothing wrong with it. Could be forming a right shoulder right now and then dumping completely. Yeah, there's no saying that we get right back to previous support. I don't mind looking at this way though. Could be a falling wedge. So look, you said price action though, and price action is when you just really look at support and resistance lines throughout previous price action, and then you kind of compare it to where you're at now. Okay, so if you look at the price action alone, The price action alone will tell you that we have strong support here at 54 cents. I mean, really strong. Look, we came back, we broke down, we bounced. These wicks also tell you a story. These wicks tell you people really want to buy up here. There was a lot of buy pressure in this area, okay? Let's throw the visible range on to see what's going on there. Now, what is the visible range? The visible range is just going to show you where there's a lot of buying and selling, okay? A lot of buying and selling. And right here, look, there's a strong resistance here. There is a lot of buy and sell orders right here at 61 on the dot. So we do have some strong resistance there. We get over that though, that's strong support. So if we can SR flip that, which right now, look, we came up here, we couldn't get by it. We couldn't get by it. And if you look at it on the 4 hour, it's going to be even more apparent to you. Okay. Right here, look, we came up, we came down, we bounced. Support 55, 50, 58. We came down here. Look, we wicked through, but we bounced. To me, that's a bounce. We came up, then we couldn't get through it. We bounced, we bounced, we bounced. We bounce off it yet again. This is strong support, man. This level is strong support. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Yeah, that's showing me that XRP really doesn't like going below 54 cents at this point. Yeah, 58 even, right where we're at. Very, very strong support at the place we're at. And you see the Stokes moving and the MACD wanting to turn up. So to me, XRP is just going to continue coiling in a tighter range until it explodes. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but I see these patterns for the last 12 years over and over and over again. So I do have the experience of seeing these things play out many, many times. It's a very bullish pattern, one of the most bullish patterns you could ever see. It's showing that there's support and resistance inside of the pattern. I also show you this, like I'm a pattern trader. And if you can't see it, let me point it out. But this is a head and shoulder pattern. This is a head. These are shoulders. These are right shoulders as well. That's an inverted complex head and shoulder. You put a neckline on that and you take your neck to here. It tells you when we break the neckline, XRP is going to go back up at least to that resistance point at 67, 68 area. Right here, 68. So I'm building a story with the patterns. Yeah, it's just what I see. Again, you could be right. I'm not right. I'm not telling you that I think something's going to happen. All I'm doing is showing you guys proper charting, you know? So, okay, we flip it and we could say, fine, this is a bear pennant. But it's not. It's a bull pennant, right? It's a bear pennant if it came in and made this, but that's not the chart. Like, this is the chart. This is, you know, and honestly, fine, this is a bear pennant. And bear pennants break to the downside, inverted, right? So this is a bear pennant. We should break to the downside, break to the upside. So when I invert it, I actually get completely different than what you say. I'd like us to go head-to-head on this because me and you go head-to-head a lot. You're one of my favorite traders in my group, and that's what I love about it. I don't want to agree with you all the time. I think it's important that we always have multiple ideas in the group. It makes us strong. But so we're going head-to-head on this. You're calling 32. I'm saying I don't know what's happening. I'm saying we're bullish until we break this line. I'm not making any calls. Put some money on it, right? I got money on it. I mean, I'm not selling XRP based on his call at all. Not even close. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never. So, even if we went to 32, I would just buy more XRP, honestly. Be a great price. But, hey, and I'm not saying that what he says is wrong. He might be 100% right. I just don't trade like that. I trade what I see, and I put a stop loss in places of support and resistance. I go from there. You know, it's literally pattern trading. Every day I bring it up on my channel. Like, it's a pattern trading is a philosophy. It's a philosophy believing that the pattern will play out the way it's supposed to play out every time. Now it doesn't, but the thing is, it plays out 68%. So if you sign up and you show up 68% of the time, and in a bull market, you probably get a little more than that. You probably get 60, 80%. You know, do I need to disclose my trade? And I trade. This is how I trade. Also, I trade this way. I trade off this stuff. I'm not saying I'm an amazing trader. like the greatest on earth, you know, but I do make some good calls. Okay. Even if you just take my last 15 trades, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we won 10 out of 17. And still profitable, extremely profitable. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1. Yeah. Beast mode. So using this strategy, look, using this strategy since the 27th of November, we won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 trades. And we lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we won 11, we lost 7, right? Not bad. 11 out of 18 trades, you know? Well above 50% win rate. And there you go. And you can see we won way more. 255, 277, 790, you know? And then we lost 80, 90, 50, 17, 118, you know? $207. Like, the losses are no... Look, let's do it. 118 to 117, right? That's 130. 150 at 60, that's 190. Plus 80 is going to be 270. Plus another 80 is going to be 350. Plus 7, 357. And plus 200 is 557. Now the wins. 800 already takes care of all the losses. So the 800 win, we minus the 557, that puts us up 260, right? Right off the bat. Now we're up 460. Now you add another 300 to that. You're up 470. Now you're up 800. 850, another 1,070, and then put in this is about 185 and 12, you know. So that's 2,000, you know, 1,170, and then a 255, $1,370. So we win $1,300. We only lose 500. You know, we won like 1,700. So that's how it works, man. And that's how I trade with this exact system that I'm using. So I have proof that the system works. Now, I don't know about your ideas to go into 32 cents. Like, where's the proof there? You know what I'm saying? I have a real system that actually works. So that's all. That's all I'm saying. Hi, nice trades. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And last night, those two things got stopped out. If I didn't get stopped out, everything would have been even better. Even better. So, yeah. So check it out, man. Holding the 1 hour here. This is the suggested. This is possible on the 1 hour. $60-minute XRP. I don't know, man. I see support and resistance, and I see a lot of coiling up. Same thing I see when things are about to break out. Interesting. And I see Stokes low on the 1 hour and the 4 hour about to turn up. So I don't know. Anything's possible. I just really feel like as long as we hold this trend line, we're bullish. So that's it. Nice trades. Breakout, please. For sure. Let's take a look at waves. Waves continuing its tear. Coming back down to see this is support. See how we made our support and resistance lines like previous support, hit resistance. And it's not uncanny that the price comes down here on the 4 hour. And that's where it wants to find respect. Right here. Right here. Off of this trend line. And look, 21-day moving average. That's where the price comes back down to the 21-day. You can always sell when you gap away from the 21. Now you may sell here and you may miss some of the move. But for the most part, you're gonna make wins, man. And look, Stokes moving back down. Everything's setting up for something to move. And today is what? Today is Tuesday, right? So all this is setting up for a big move. And in my opinion, by Friday. Thursday, late Thursday, Friday, we're gonna have 1 more 2 days of capitulation, and then I feel like we're gonna have some big moves. Just the Stokes are telling us that they want to curve back up. Look, big dump here. Dun, 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 dump, you know. Again, we could be at the beginning of the dump. Here's one thing. See how the Stokes are only halfway? Right here, look, we had more of a dump, even right here. Even this little turn we dumped. So you're right. There's a chance that more dump happens. 8 on the 4 hour. What I've learned for our Stokes is low stochastics 2, RSI low, also MACD. Yeah. Let's take a look at Cardano. Even actually, I want to look at Sushi. Sushi on that tear. Let's see how much it came back after its run up. So yeah, Sushi looks a lot like Waves, man. It went all the way to 249. Sushi was on a tear. We had it in this bull flag, and boy, did it break out. And look, I drew this pattern when Sushi was kind of still right here, kind of coming down. Look, bounced. Look how good my patterns are. You know, I build these way beforehand, and I tend to nail them. Like, it's weird. I tend to see the pattern before a lot of other people do. A lot of people didn't see this pattern, this bigger one. They were making the bull flags, but I was like, oh, there's 2 bull flags inside of a big rising wedge. Now, this should break down 60% of the time, and it is forming. It's kind of looks like it does want to break down. If it breaks down, Sushi should come all the way back down to 140. Stokes do want to push down. MACD's turning down on us. 4 hours looking like it wants to do with Sushi. We'll see, though. If it can hold this trend line. 1 hour says, nah, I want to hold the trend line. So maybe it can hold the trend line. So you got to watch Sushi. This is the same scenario, man. A lot of things have to hold their trends. Let's take a look at Unify, man. Unify for Bitcoin. Oh, it's got Tether. No, unification. I thought you could get this on I thought you could get it on Binance. We just saw it on Binance. Interesting. They don't have it up here yet. Let's go to CoinTrader Pro. Sometimes it takes a day or two. Wow, this thing exploded. That's insane. So it came out and it just ripped. Jesus Louises. Makes you think like, damn, why didn't I put my whole 45% gains like that? Literally since the 27th of November, man. Unify. They said it was going to be big. Unilayer, Unipro, all these unis. Damn, though, just to see that action is absolutely insane. That's nuts. At one point, is the trend line broken for XRP? Oh, man, I've went over this so many times. You guys are killing me. You guys are killing me, man. Dude, it's this trend line right here. Look. It's this trend line right here. Right where we're at, literally 58. Like, we go down and we go down to this level here at 54. We broke the trend line, in my opinion. I mean, I guess we could still be in the pattern at 54, but it would be like this, and we would gap back down. Then I'd have to not touch this. That's loud, man. I send again of XRP, love you, man. No, it's okay. That's the thing. We don't have to get emotional. Like, I'm not saying I think this has to happen. I'm saying here's what I see possible, right? Interesting. Yeah, I mean, you're on the same. Me and you are on the same page. Look, like BS, we're on the same page. Look, I see this possibly happening. My low is 39 though. You said 32. 32. I don't know about 32. That's kind of down, like right here. I think 39, maybe even this trend line here. We might even just kind of come down here to 45. What's up, Marafro? What's going on? Let's take a look at Ethereum for you. Ether, USDT. A little bit of Ether. I like Ether. Do you like Ether? Would you purchase Ether? My name is Keith Waring of Cat.Trade. If you'd like to use Cat.Trade, please let me know. I'm just messing around. So check it out. To me, they're all very similar, man. They're just holding these. They got us in these holding patterns, man. They got everyone freaked out, man. But look, 4 hour Stokes are low, about to curve back up. To me, that tells me that the trend line is going to hold. Also, if we go to the 5 or 15 minute, look, we see that there's bullish divergence. Swing low to swing low, and swing up to swing up. And whenever I see that, that kind of forms the bottom of a trend line. That tells me that this is the bottom of the trend line. I see it all the time. Look, I'll show you right here. Here was possible bottom of a trend line we held. There was the divergence. If I zoom in and show it to you, you can see we had swing low on the price. And this is the leverage bootcamp, man. This is it in a nutshell. And you enter right around here. Boom, boom, and you're off to the races. Same thing here. So these form the bottom of the patterns, the bullish divergence. So I backtest this theory, and then I front run it. Here's another place where we came down off to the bottom of the pattern. You'd be like, well, how are we going to be bullish? How are we going to break the pattern? We're bullish, we're bearish. Well, how? You got to find an indication. You got to break it down for what it is. And like right here, look, bottom of the pattern. So I've just back tested you the theory that bullish divergence on the 5 minute, 1 minute, 15 minute creates the bottom of the pattern. Okay. So now when I zoom back out for you on the 1 hour, this is key. What I'm giving you is so key. This insight is insane. You won't get this on any other channel. So look, there's your divergence right there. It showed the bottom of the pattern. Boom. We locked in with Stokes coming up. MACD turning, right? So right now, look, we got the MACD turning for us. We got the Stokes turning up, and we got the bullish divergence. That tells me that's the bottom of the pattern. ETH's going to come all the way back down. It's going to go up to 620. It's a nice place to buy ETH. I think ETH does this. Before it makes its way up to $722. Now again, if we have a big tank and we come back down here to 482. So again, this is a trend line we got to hold. Now the bullish divergence held the trend line here. It held it there. I think it's going to hold it right here. There's a good, the chart conveys the theory that bullish divergence creates these bottoms. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing. What's up, dude? What's up, SSP? Haven't seen you in a minute. Sorry, didn't finish the message. I meant that I think ADA shows that it's going to pump based on the 4 hour indicators. Yeah. What do you think about Filecoin listing on Coinbase? Oh, that's a big deal. Coinbase is going to have a lot of coins soon. I got to get my ID change over there because they think I'm from New York and I'm not, and they don't let me buy a lot of coins. Filecoin price explodes over 15% as Coinbase announces upcoming listing. Filecoin price jumps 29 to 34 as Coinbase just announced its listing. Fill, man. Fill coin. Fill up. I like to play fill up. Yeah, Filecoin. Wow, look at the explosion. Boom. And then look, it gets sold right off. The second people, it's just so crazy, right? Booms all the way to 34. They sell it right back down. Look at this thing. It's an oscillator. Pumps and dumps. For sure. Always take your profits on this thing. Huh. That's funny, man, that it just did that. Pump and dump. Pump and dump. Oh, there we got our listing. Oh, I'm late to the party. Imagine the people that got in right here. Oh, they got crushed. Every day someone gets crushed. Every day someone wins. Remember that. Don't be the guy that gets crushed. And how you do that? You got to learn. You got to take it seriously. You got to study. It's not going to come easy. It's not going to come automatic. But it's going to come eventually. So if you put in the effort, it's only a matter of time. You're going to be able to learn this stuff. New here, love the content. The Lover Boy, thank you so much for that comment. I really appreciate that. That means the world to me. We're trying to get up to 30 likes if we can today. 25 likes. If we hit that 30 likes, I'm gonna give you guys a gem. If we hit 30 likes, I'm gonna show you how to buy the dips, man. Oh yeah. So speaking of buying the dip, I can show you something pretty cool that can show you how to buy the dip. So if we take some clean price action. Take some clean price action. What do you think Bitcoin will do today? I don't think anything. I don't use the word think. It's not a good word inside of trading. I had a mentor that if I used the word think, he would basically kick me out of the room. He'd be like, dude, you just said you think again. I'm going to send you on your way. Packing. Let me show you what's going on. We went over Bitcoin multiple times. All you have to do is go to the beginning of the video. It's the first thing we go over and check it out. So right now, Bitcoin is in this cup and handle, okay? It's also in the bigger rising wedge here. You see here? Which is a 68% chance of a break to the downside, okay? I'm going to take this indicator off because it's bothering me beyond belief. Okay, so check it out. Now I'm going to add one indicator here, just one. I'm going to add an MA, moving average. And I'm going to turn it into the 27-day moving average. Okay. Boom. Now you'll see. Go to the daily. Whenever we're below, that's a place to buy. Whenever we're high, it's probably a good time to take some profits. Okay. And I'm going to teach you this, guys. Look, so hit the 27-day moving average and keep it up. Now you'll see. Whenever we were low, these were the dips. So if you bought down here, look, price came back. Very similar to the 21, right? They're not much different, but price came back, and right here, price came down. So if you sell above the 21 and you buy below, these are the dip buys, these are the sells, okay? I made 200% on New Cypher when it got on Coinbase, right? Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, if you hold something before it goes to Coinbase, and then it goes on to Coinbase, boom. So look, just showing you this key. Like you bought here, you bought a dip. Price went up. You bought here, you didn't have to wait too long till you got in the money. 2 weeks at the most. Even here, the pandemic, we went up. Okay? So I'm taking you through this theory here, and we're going to get to the present moment. Are we going to show you the present? If we get to 30 likes, 4 more likes, guys, and I will show you the present moment in time. 30 likes. Lifer, can you explain the reason why your teacher told you about thinking and trading? Okay, here's the deal. We can't think. Like right now, I think Bitcoin's going to $500,000. Yeah. I mean, okay. Can you show me your TA? Everything has to be explained in the charts. Like right now, look. We look at the daily on this, right? And you look at where price came down. We'll add an RSI here. Now you add, like, look. Price is super overbought at this point, right? And if you didn't look at the chart and you said, I think Bitcoin's going to 20K, and it's like, well, did you do any research, or are you just saying nonsense, you know? So he tells me that I can't use the word think. Yeah, like you basically, and then you want to just get away from saying the word think, because it means that like you're coming out with you're just coming out the face saying this is what's going to happen. And it's like, so I don't use that word, I think, you know, because it conveys the idea that I'm telling you what's going to happen and nobody knows what's going to happen. Anyone who knows for a fact, if they knew for a fact, then they would be rich as hell and they wouldn't have to even use it. They wouldn't have to have a strategy. They would just buy when they knew it was going up and sell when they knew it was going down. And it's just not that easy. What we do is we plan for things, and we have multiple scenarios for everything. If this, then that. If that, then this, right? So basically, like Bitcoin has to hold this trend line. If it doesn't, it's bearish. Right now, we're getting another cross here. Looks like we're going to double bottom on the Stokes. Tells me we're going to come back down a little more. So it looks like Bitcoin's heading down even a little more. Not a great sign. Not a great sign at all so far, right? So I'm like right now, temporarily, I'm bearish until I see this curve up. We go over this all the time. Mike Douglas, trading in the zone. There's many quotes in trading in the zone, okay? The reality is the cap trade legislation. Hold on. Okay. I am consistent winner because I objectively identify my edges. I predefine the risk of every trade. I completely accept the risk, or I am willing to let go of the trade. I act on my edges without reservation or hesitation. I pay myself as the market makes money available to me. I continually monitor my susceptibility for making errors. I understand the absolute necessity of these principles of consistent success, and therefore I never violate them. A greater probability of one thing happening over another is a sense of technical analysis allows you. That's it. A probabilistic mindset pertaining to trading consists of 5 fundamental truths. Anything can happen. You don't need to know what is going to happen next in order to make money. There is a random distribution between wins and losses for any given set of variables that define an edge. An edge is nothing more than an indication of a higher probability of one thing happening over another. Every moment in the market is unique. Most traders have absolute no concept of what it means to be a risk taker in a way a successful trader thinks about risk. The best traders not only take the risk, they have also learned to accept and embrace that risk. There is a huge psychological gap between assuming you are a risk taker because you put on trades and fully accepting the risks inherent in each trade. When you fully accept the risks, it will have profound implications on your bottom line performance. When you learn the trading skill of risk acceptance, the market will not be able to generate information that you define or interpret as painful. If the information in the market generates doesn't have the potential to cause you emotional pain, then there's nothing to avoid. It is just information telling you what the possibilities are. This is called an objective perspective, one that is not skewed or distorted by what you are afraid is going to happen or not happen. Okay? So you have to always be in a middle mind state of I'm ready for this or that. I'm ready for that or this. See what I'm saying? And that's why you need to take profits, because when things go in your way, you're like, oh wow, great. Now we take a look right now at the 1 minute. We just had a dump, right? But I know that there's what's called bullish divergence. So I look for that. Right here, look, we have swing low to swing low. And here, the swing isn't the same. It's more flat. If this line went to infinity and this line went to infinity, they would intersect. This is a perfect place to open a leverage trade right now on Bitcoin. Right now, 18,790. We missed a pop. Chance it keeps coming up, though. That was a long set of divergence. See, like this? Again, what did we just went over? We went over that divergences tend to hold us and hold patterns. Now we're seeing a right shoulder, in my opinion, get formed because we don't have a higher low. So this is our low. Bitcoin loves to do this. Low, make another low, and then make a side low. I can show you this pattern over and over again numerous times throughout the 1 minute on Bitcoin throughout the day. It does it all the time. Here it is yet again. It forms a low. First it forms a big low, and then it forms another low on the side. It continues to move its way up. Now you want to see is where is the pattern going in entirety? Where is the pattern going in entirety? Where is it heading? You know, like right now, I'll be honest with you guys. In this bigger frame, it's heading up, right? Because look, it's going up and down in this channel. In this channel, it's heading down. That's a downward spiraling channel. So we have two trends. We have this upward trend and we have this downward trend. And that's these two lines consecting right here. And this is it for Bitcoin merely. 18,008. Bullish divergence on ETH on the 15-minute currently. I think that think is just expressing an opinion. It's no prediction of the future. Haha, but for now, I will use TA. No think. Yeah, this is what I was taught too. Like I was taught by another mentor. So this isn't me like saying this. This is like an older man who traded for years, and in all honesty, it's how I was taught. It doesn't mean it has to be. It has to be. Can we get to 30 likes, guys? We got 27, man. 3 more likes. 3 more likes. Just 3 more. Bro, I like your vibe and your content. You just broke down the price analysis like a professional. Really fantastic video. I will subscribe and share. Keep it up. Amazing, dude. Amazing. Like, thank you so much, bro. See that? Thank you, man. Amazing. You know, I was taught by other YouTubers who did a lot of good price predictions, and I'm trying to use what they taught me in the future, you know? Logging into another account just to like, you're the man. 28 level, you did it, man. You did it. Two more. Let's get back into what I was talking about, though. Let's clear all this. So I'm discussing this the 27-day moving average, okay? Whenever we're low, it's a dip. Whenever we're above it, it's not. And look, we get low, we break back. We get low, we break back. We get low, and now look, the lows are getting smaller. That's an indication too as well. So we just keep tracking this on the daily, though. We got to watch it on the daily. And right now we're not below it. So, you know, as long as we're above it, we're bullish. See this? So price stays above this when we're very bullish. Price breaks below this when we're bearish. Bearish. So I wouldn't buy Bitcoin until we get below this. That's kind of what it's telling you. And there was our low, man. We didn't really want to get below. We just moved up. Hi, it's JV. It's JV. What's going on, man? Blue faces. Eddie Pena. Me too, man. Wow, you guys did it, man. 33 likes. You guys are boss, man. You guys are boss. Thank you so much, man. That's my number, baby. On the 33s. Every time. It never ceases to amaze me. It follows me around every single day. Love it, love it, love it, love it. You guys are amazing. That's so amazing. So I knew you guys could do it all along. How come I had to beg for it? Nah, anyway. So check it out. I say we're bullish until we break this 21-day moving average. RSI is high, is overbought and starting to move down on the daily. Interesting, right? You can see we're finally starting to kind of come down on the RSI now. That's interesting. It's been a while since we saw that. Let's look at my regular template here. What time we got? It is 11:20. I'll be out of here in about 10 minutes. I understand now saying the word think in my language means something different. And on what you told about trading in the zone is similar on what you said on the Bruce Lee quote about water. It is. It's very similar. Yo, it's funny you said that. And I didn't mention that today, and you still remember that. Murder Comp IQ, Joey. So a word. You guys all, I love it. I love it. It's JVY. So you just made my, you're the man, dude. 35 likes. So we can get to 100 likes? Jeez, you guys are the best. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Murder Comp IQ. Almost at 600. Oh, wow. The subs are moving up today. Dope. Dope. When they're alone. All right, one last thing I want to check out. Send me some tickers, guys. I'm out of here in 10 minutes. Last things that you want me to go over before I'm out of here. Let me know. Let me know. So guys, just 1 to 3 accounts. Don't do more. IOST. Comp USD. Alex Gonzalez. What's going on, man? YFDI base. All right, cool. I think base we should just leave alone, Jesse, because it's gonna flip flop. You're not gonna really be basement in the basement and all that other stuff. It's kind of crazy. Longer term play with one. Thoughts? Okay, check it out. All right. 10 minutes, I gotta cram all this in. Okay, YouTube will delete subs and likes if there's too many from the same IP. I think it's limited. Smart, man. Listen to him. He knows. Just testing you. Prediction on IOST. Thanks, man. YFI base. Yeah, well, base, because base is gonna rebase and do all sorts of stuff. Crazy, you know? So Wow, we just hit 600 subs literally in the last. You guys are maniacs. VPN, yeah. Move around, baby. Yeah, they don't know where you're at. Yo, good looks, man. My team is strong, man. Look at that. Y'all just boosted me to 600 subs literally in the last 10 minutes. 39 likes, man. Up to 40 likes. I should have asked for like hacking beforehand. Anyway. So, let's get into this real quick and then I'm out. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Let me shout you guys out. Hear your name out here. Noel, thank you so much. Good morning. First person here. Judy, Eddie, Crypto24. Let's keep going. I love that. Jody Nunnally. I love that last name. Jody Nunnally. Hadouken, my man. Bagwell33 on the 33s. NDM84. XRP, please. Sergio Mokanu, my Nano Man. Nano Man. We can call you Nano Man. Crypto24. Shout out to Paul. Every single person out there. Jesse B, my man Jesse. Chris Collin, my buddy. I appreciate it, even if you're still getting the hang of it. XRP Muser. BS Social Swap, my man. Tiago Cruz, the Moon Man. J Supreme, JVY Supreme. Love it. I love that name. JV Supreme. Crypto Don Juan, my man. Shorten, the Short King. Eddie DC, SSP, 100. Analyze Ethereum. We did. Loverboy, new here. Love the content. Love you, Loverboy. Eddie G. Blue Faces. What up, my man? Yeah. I like it. Eddie DC. Murder Comp IQ. JVY Supreme. So you got 3 and you're hitting me up. I appreciate that. Rare Cold, 600 subs. Shout out to you. And don't read much lifer about this, creating multi-accounts on live. You get another live down. Right? I see what you're saying. Yeah. Lifer, I'm being serious on keep seeing your channel and participate on Telegram group. And a good student. Grind like Vegeta. Oh, amazing. There's another point that when he won't be able to do callouts anymore because there's gonna be just too many people. Keep up the great work, Sam. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. To the moon, my friends. To the moon. We're taking Crypto Lifer to the moon. I appreciate that. You know I'm short. The Don Juan short man. The short king, dude. This guy has been shorting Bitcoin, like literally. He just waits. He nails that. He just absolutely nails it. Like every time I talk to him, he's posting to me a short win. Like every other day. 42 likes. You guys are animals, man. You guys are animals. Anyway, Lifer will start taking tips before he charts a coin 6 months. Yeah, be like, nah, you got to pay me to go over to... I'm trying to get the stream to 1,000. Once we get to 1,000, I can monetize. You know I can't monetize not one video till you get to 1,000? You know how hard you have to work to get to 1,000? Over a year. I feel like it depends on who you know and how you get hooked up. Everyone has a different journey in YouTube, but it takes a while. It takes a while. Okay, let me get back to brass tacks. Let's go into the business here. What I'm here for. Okay. Thoughts on one. We'll start right here. Link. All right, this is it. No more suggestions. We're going to take Link. See, when my wife posts her face, that's it. Link. We're going to go over Link, 1, IOST, YFDI, and that's going to be it. Okay? We're going to be able to fit that in. I got my XRP in the XRP toolkit for Flame airdrop. Can I send my VPN after December 11th airdrop, or now is its fine opinion? Can I set up my VPN after December 11th airdrop, or now is fine? I don't think it matters. Your VPN shouldn't have anything to do with that. We're the OG subscribers. Remember us when you're at 10K. I will, man. I'll never forget you guys. I'll never forget. Wow, J Supreme, you got multiple. You have multiple accounts, man. That's crazy. Okay. Back to the basics. Let's go look at Link. Link at $12.61, man. Beautiful. Love me. I like when Link goes down because Link is going to be $25 not too long from now. So 13, anything below 13 for me is a steal for Link. Okay, so I had basically a stop loss close to the bone here by the breakout of resistance. So far, the stop loss didn't get hit, but it's damn near close at this point, right? Readjust this plan. But Link's still in a bull pennant here at the end. It's in a bowl of accumulation. I do see that the bull has lost a piece. And what I mean by that is, look, something like this. I feel like the bull is going to want to come down and touch the bull. That's just my opinion. And I see that a lot from my experience. So I kind of want to adjust the bull. I feel like we could come back down here to the support region. Around 1150. It's a chance. There's a chance, right? Stokes are low. MACD wants to push up on the daily. Still have some down, though. RSI could get a little lower. Stokes are double bottoming. It's giving you a good sign. And the MACD is lacking bearish momentum. It's flat. It looks like we were getting a little flat. We are starting to coil up. Actually, if I take away all this work, I narrow this down, it looks like Link is far more in like a falling wedge. Something like this. Like that. Okay. Now it could keep coming back down to the bottom of the pattern as well, which is right around here at 1175, and then make its way out with bullish divergence and the double bottom. So I see some support and resistance here. I think Link could make it back down to 1154. There's a chance we get a chance to buy all these coins one more time. Link down is in the tube, is down. Link down too. Looks like YFI down. Double bottom here. Looks like you get 45% gains. I have out a Link down. Possible. High on the Stokes though. Okay, let's take a look. So I think Link is healthy though. Let's take a look at Link on the 1 hour. On the daily. Daily looking 4 hour actually too. You're low on the Stokes. So to me, to me, you know what? The low Stokes and the curve up here, they tell me that that's close to the bottom, and the wicks. See, that's how I find my patterns. So I'm going to actually change the pattern now, because why am I changing the pattern? Well, like I showed you before, it's all about the divergences, you know? Don't think, lifer. Don't use that word. I know. Thanks again, brother. Anytime, man. Anytime. I just got an alert for Penn Gaming moving up. Yeah, I basically put you guys into Penn Gaming last few days. Talked about it numerous times. Said Penn Gaming, and I'll give you your target for Penn Gaming. Look, breaking out of the pattern. You know, I said, hey, get into this pattern. There's a chance it comes back down, or you buy the breakout. There's the breakout. 105% gains coming out of Penn Gaming. Look for it to go all the way back to 125, especially with the Dow pumping the way it is. Let's take a look at the Dow. Let's take a look at the dollar index, the DXY as well. The dollar, it bounced. Finally bounced a little bit, so that's also hurting Bitcoin. But look, Stokes are high. Going to come back down. Lack of bullish momentum as well on the MACD. This thing wants to curve down. To me, this is another bull. This is a bear flag. And we take the length of the pole. It's also in a rising wedge, which is 68% chance to break to the downside. And I see the dollar continuing its collapse into the 80s. Ugh. Yeah, it's not looking good right now, honestly, in my opinion. Not looking good for the dollar. So, yeah, a little bit of a bounce. That hurt Bitcoin for the day. Let's take a look at the daily on it. Yeah, the daily is low, wants to come back up. So we could see now a bounce for the dollar back up to support region at 93 throughout the week. This could hurt Bitcoin. I'll be honest. I don't think it's a long. It's not. It's very ephemeral. It's going to be a short-lived move. But no, you're 100% right. Even if you're just kidding, it's hard not to use that word. I agree. Thank you for the effort and the knowledge, Jose Saba. Anytime, man. Anytime. I really appreciate it, guys. It means the world to me. So the dollar going down. Let's look at the Dow Jones. Dow Jones 80. Now it's in this bull flag. Now I said it's either going to break out and go parabolic all the way to 40K, which is very, very possible, or it's going to break out of this. Now, because we're still in this flag and we're holding this flag with all the moving averages aligned, Stokes pointing up, and the MACD has a lack of bullish momentum and bearish, looks like we're coiling. Very, very strong. From my idea, I see Bitcoin pull back very soon. That will hurt all the coins. 22 to 25K trigger for that. More likely from 22K. Also down tokens are good proof for trend reversal soon in the short term. Where do you buy Penn? Penn you can buy on E-Trade or any like regular. It's a stock. It's in the stock market. Penn Gaming. Let's take a look at gold. Gold holding back to the top of the pattern like I said it would. I said it would bounce here, 1760, come back to the top of the pattern, which it did. 1860 almost touched the 1900 area, 1875. Now, what will it do? Will it come back down to the bottom of the pattern? I think it will. Sad to say, only to hit support here at 1736. There's a chance. I want to see gold get up and break above this region, but it's still in this falling wedge. It did have bullish divergence bouncing away. We're going to see if it can hold this level here at 1850. Really big time for gold. If gold holds 1850, then yes, I say it begins its ascent out of this and makes its move back up to 2154. I still think gold can hit 2154. I will be honest, I'm starting to see a lot of people buying Bitcoin instead of gold. I think the narrative started a while back. Also, Grayscale has been doing a gigantic campaign to sell your gold for Bitcoin. You know, Grayscale. I mean, Bitcoin is digital gold, right? Bitcoin over gold. Grayscale TV campaign. TV, man. Will gold investors buy Bitcoin? A drop gold TV campaign bets they will. Okay. I can't read it, but there's a drop gold campaign. It's better to hoard gold or Bitcoin. The cryptocurrency company Grayscale is making the case for Bitcoin with an unprecedented multi-million-dollar marketing campaign that includes a year of national TV commercials. The campaign, which is called Drop Gold, was kicked off on Wednesday and features a 39-second commercial that shows a man and a woman who race frantically around a financial district while people around them are weighed down by bulky gold. I'd like to actually see the video. Drop gold. Everyone loves a piece of gold jewelry, but is gold really the best investment in today's digital world? Gold represents the past. Nixon dropped gold standards in the 70s. It's time to prepare your investment portfolio for the future. Buy gold. Ever tried to pull your weight in gold? We're living in a digital world, a new financial era where Bitcoin is displacing gold. While a gold bar weighs around 25 pounds, Bitcoin is weightless and can be bought and sold and transferred as easily as a text message. More on why it's time to drop gold. It's not that gold is bad, it's just that Bitcoin is better. Buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin has qualities that make it better, a better option than gold in today's digital global economy. It's fast, secure, transparent, and moves seamlessly. That's strange because it's like, where do we go if you have to drop gold? Dropgold.com. Interesting. So go digital, go Grayscale. They even made a website for this. I didn't know that we had a website. That's very interesting. Okay, one last thing. We want to look at IOST. We want to look at one for Paul. SGMO too. I want to check on SGMO. Why did it fall out of that pattern that way? And did it make its way back into the pattern? Okay, so it didn't extend its loss. Made its way back into the pattern. This is okay. This is a key. It did bounce here off the bullish divergence. So now, doesn't negate my idea. We're still kind of ranging. So, okay, we're in a bull flag, and we're ranging in the bull flag, bull rectangle. Everything okay. Actually would be a perfect time to buy. Look, Stokes are going to curl up. RSI's down on the daily, oversold. Great chance to keep accumulating SGMO in this region. Okay? And you want to sell it off once it breaks off and gets up 85%. Somewhere in this region is going to be a nice sell-off. So accumulate right here. Again, we're in a bull for SGMO. Just accumulate these bulls. Try to get the bottom of the bowl if you can. So right now is a key point. Look, it doesn't stay at the bottom of the bowl long. Bottom, up, 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 bottom, up. Same thing here. If you look at this bowl, hits the bottom, hits the bottom. So these bottom touches are key. Not going to get a lot of them. 933, 934 buy for SGMO. It's really going to be awesome. And did Riot, I got to see if Riot's continuing its move up. That thing was absolutely out of control. Please come down. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I told my friend, you better sell this thing. There's bears divergent. Thank you. Thank you. It just makes me a boss, man. I tell my friends to sell, and boom, I nailed the sell. So honestly, I'm just telling them, hey, we're oversold. We're overextended. You know, the MACD wants to turn. Like, you don't get into charts at this time. So why would you want to keep holding, in my opinion? This is where you take profits. I don't care what you're in. This is where you take profits. If you're trying to schedule tutoring in Telegram, start with @crypto, but don't type further. Scroll down and select the user Crypto Lover. Thank you guys so much. So check it out. Like he said, you go into the trading room, you want to schedule tutoring, hit @crypto, and then scroll down. Just hit Crypto Lifer, man. We're going to make the name Crypto Tutoring. That's what we're going to do. We're going to change that name to Tutoring, Crypto Tutoring. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to get it up. I'm the CEO. I'm the founder. I'm going to get this organized properly. If you want something done right, do it yourself, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, I want to look at one for Paul, IOST, and then I got to run. One coin. Dude, I like where you're at with this. Look at it. It's in a beautiful double bottom, okay? Beautiful double bottom. It's at the bottom of the double bottom, which is great accumulation place, especially on the daily. We're getting low on the Stokes. RSI don't have to get too low, especially in a bull run. They're in a good spot, in my opinion. MACD is turning, but we're lacking bearish momentum, so we're kind of just like, we're coiling up. We're inside of a bull. Inside the bull. Now, I was building a position in one. Let's see. See, did I get stopped out at break even on one? See what happened last night. I was having issues with 3 commas yesterday. I don't know if anyone else was. It wasn't reading like I was up last night and just like, I'm not reading this. Yeah, so I lost 17 bucks in one. I got in at 515. It kicked me out at 493. So it's at 491 right now. Interesting. Could be a little more down period. We are at the bottom though. This is a double bottom for one. I mean, this is definitely accumulation zone. Very large accumulation zone. Nice long-term hold. Like you hold this for a month, I think you're going to get like a wing out of this thing. It's going to explode. You just got to hold it. That's the thing. You got to have patience in this game. You got to hold the coins that you like, and then when they're up, just let go of them. It's that simple. You know, it's the kind of the game. And you also want to watch Bitcoin and try to get him at the right time. It's not easy. It's not easy. Anyone who tells you it's easy, oh, making money in crypto is easy, it's not. Nothing is easy. Nothing is easy. Anyone telling you something is easy, get the heck away from them. That's just the most ridiculous talk in the world. I do like one here, though. You can't go wrong buying in this area. I mean, this is like smart money buying. Look how low we are compared to the price. One was all the way up at 3,000 Satoshi. I mean, so there's some huge gains that can come out of one. So I like where you're at with the one thought. Thanks, man. I'm in one for a few months. Hold. It's a smart idea. As long as that's your plan, you're good to go. If you're ready to hold something a long term, then honestly, a stop loss to me is kind of nil, right? NIO short, it was only a matter of time NIO was going to tank, you know, and you could clearly see the bearish divergence. Pretty simple. Very sharp incline up. And then even though this does go up on the RSI, these lines would intersect. If you take this to infinity and this to infinity, they intersect. That is divergence. Done and done. Let's take a look at IOST, my baby. Now, I don't want to pay any more than half a penny, you know, a little more than half a penny for IOST. It's going to be one of the biggest players in the game. Okay, let's take a look at it, the overall health of this move. Now, you can see it's in accumulation range. In the bigger time periods here, it's just in accumulation range. Hitting the bottom of that bowl. This is really good time. Might come back down here to the bottom of the bowl one last time. 5.51. But this thing, man, I feel like that was your bottom there. 3.7 to get IOST at 3.7. Only on halfway through November. Wow. Think about it. You're already up pretty big if you were able to buy into this dip on IOST. 62% gains. Huge gains in these coins. You just can't even see them, and they're at the bottom. They're at the bottom. So IOST, man, could make it all the way back to easily over 1 cent. At its highest point, it was 3 cents. So if you can believe that, and that was in March. Okay, that was after the pandemic, actually. It's saying, right, March 26th? Oh, it could have been April. Let me see here. The daily candle, what day is this? March 22nd. So right after the dump. Oh no, that's the dump. Oh yeah, so we dumped in the pandemic, then we came back up. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. IOST, man, it's not even a penny yet, and it's going to be one of the biggest movers in the DeFi space. We're still early in accumulation, guys. We're still early in accumulation. I really like IOST right here. Stokes are low on the Stokes are getting low too. Look. Wow, we're getting oversold. Low Stokes. It's getting there. Seems to be holding this line too, support and resistance. Rounded top, I don't like that. That's pretty bearish. 15-minute, we have bullish divergence. That tells you that we should hold the bottom of this trend line. IOST. Now, I'm not saying it looks amazing right now. What I am telling you, I think the project is amazing, and this is a good dip to be buying it. And you want to basically keep getting in on these dips on IOST. Don't sleep. It's one of my biggest top 10 coins in my list. I feel like you have to have some IOST. If you don't know what coins I'm into, check it out. 603 subscribers, amazing. Bitcoin Plays Games is my. If you don't know what coins I'm into, I just did a video, top 10 coins to 10 million. And that is right here. Top 10 coins to 10 million, 380 views. It's going to have all my picks. All my picks. You really don't want to miss it. Has a market cap of 4.7 billion. It's growing. It's a big boy. My hair was messed up there, but nobody cares. Nobody cares. I put up videos when I'm tired, when I'm ready to go. It doesn't matter. I put them out. Uni just falling off the face of the earth. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Did Bitcoin just collapse? And then I'm out of here. One, my love. Can you look at Nikola stock, please, if you have time, for my nephew? Nikola stock? You mean Tesla? Or is there really a stock called Nikola? No stock called Nikola. Thanks, man. I'm in one for a few months. Yeah. Can you look at Nikola stock, please, if you have time, for my nephew? I think you're talking about Tesla. I really do. I think you're talking about Tesla, man. So Tesla, yeah, I mean, oversold, overbought on the 1 hour. Extremely overbought here on the 4 hour too. It's got to come back down. Lack of bearish momentum. Thank you so much. Yeah. Lack of bearish momentum, curving up on the Stokes, but we're just high, and you also see what's called bearish divergence. You have swing up and swing up on the price, but you have swing down here on the RSI. And that tells me that I can, 9 out of 10 times, I can get out of the trade. Really good time to take profits here at 650, 645. Now look for it to flag. What you want to do is open up the 1 hour. We do a little bit of our voodoo here, something like this, like I did here. I thought the price would go lower. It looks like it's going to stay here. The 21 is going to want to come up too and miss and kiss it. So they're going to want to touch. Just like here, look, kiss the 21, kiss the 21, kiss the 21, kiss the 21, kiss the 21. It happens. That's just what's going to happen. At that point, you can decide to get back into the trade. And there you go. NKLA. Okay. NKLA. Nikola Corporation. Okay, it is there. It's got to be some type of... Ooh, this thing took a beating. Okay, let's take a look. 1 hour, it just collapsed. It is... And 1 hour is telling me that there's some more downside, possibly. Oh, but this thing's good. This is where you want to start to accumulate. It's down in the dumps. I mean, this is definitely where you want to start buying this thing. Look, it's in a falling wedge with a 68% chance of a break to the upside. So this is where you want to be. Then you want to go into the earlier time frames and see if you can find some divergences. 15-minute. Take a look here. Forming off the bottom, just starting to make its move above these moving averages. We do have strong support here on this red line at 1698. It's a good thing. Stokes are coming down on the 15-minute. Yeah, we saw the bearish divergence here. I mean, bullish. We have swing low to swing low here, but we have swing up here on the price. So that tells you that probably was the bottom right there, and it's moving up. Another time we hit the oversold region. Let's take a look at the daily. 3-day even. 3 days telling you, we want to come back down. Lack of momentum. I feel like this is the bottom for this. I feel like the only place it can go is up. I'm thinking this is a good. The charts convey, not that I think. The charts convey that this is a. Oh, you know what? MACD turning pink, RSI curving, stochastics are RSI curving up. This actually looks like a good place to accumulate. I would get into this trade 1870. And now, what is your target? It should go back previous support and resistance. These two lines here as you make it your way out of the pattern. So if he's in this is actually a pretty good buy that he got into. Looks like he's looking at this pretty closely. Buying at the bottom. That's where you want to do. Double bottom two forming. It's hard to see in stocks. In stocks, you can see cryptos better because we don't have these gaps. But yeah, 168% gains coming. I would be cautious and probably start leveling out around 27, 34. At that point, it will probably go sideways. You can get back in and ride it up again to the next level. But that's my idea for Nikola, if that's what you want to look at. Cool, man. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for the support. I can't believe we hit that many subs today. Unbelievable. You guys are making my wildest dreams come true. So, hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope you're feeling good. Please, as I always say, comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And if you came to my channel, you're already doing the right thing, man. You're taking care of yourself. You're learning. You're progressing. You're loving your life. You're doing what you got to do. So, guys, thank you so much. And with that, I'm out for the day. I'll see you in the Telegram. If you want to get close to me or know more about what I do, please hit the link in the Telegram. Okay? Thank you guys so much. And I'll leave you with a weed whacking sound. Funny. Let me just shut off. I lose the actual stream, and then I'm like, where's the stream? I can't end the stream. Dun, dun, dun. Go into the studio. All right, y'all. Be safe. One love.